All right, let's look at it. We got the Texans beating the Ravens, Dolphins beating the Chargers, Texans beating the Dolphins. We just beat the Bills. You got the Packers and the Eagles in the conference championship over there. You know, the Packers already went to the Super Bowl last year in this universe. I don't know. So we're going to go deep. We're looking real deep into what the Texans are doing, tendency-wise, looking at inside zones, third and long, looking at verticals, smash, really trying to figure out what they want to do, focusing on C.J. Stroud for this game. Got a blitz counter because they're doing a whole lot of zone blitz. First, second, and third. Figure why not? They got cover two. Got to look at myself. What am I doing? What are our tendencies? What does the other team see? And how can I break some of these tendencies so that the other team scouting us gets confused? It's all a mind game. We're in the playoffs. It's serious. Real scouting reports right here. Even on self. Let's get it.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. The Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks...
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dick. Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. 4 yards the pitch.
One involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it.
The throwing again is Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Cobb. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's... Play action. Stroud now. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And inside, here's 2nd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got
touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Heck, no rookie's ever.
They'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they get him down, but now back to throw. He's got it complete.
Amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this.
Mason going to get it on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way on.
You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordan Mason taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offense.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Now this will leave him a yard short. Second and a yard from the 34. Here's Stroud. He finds his running back, Mixon. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out. Teams all tied after one. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud on 3rd down now. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense. They can move the line of scrimmage.
Man open. That running left, Mason. And they'll get to him. On 2nd down, here's Mason. And he'll be brought down at. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he'll go down, but not. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The coverage keyed in. The left hash mark. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll claim 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Stroud off the play fake. And the Raiders have got him. Back. Now Stroud. And this is going to be it. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And getting this just shy of...
They throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured...
On third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will have the first down as he... Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Down, back around the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Stroud looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over instead.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight
Run 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And some room to maneuver, and they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy, but the way to open up throwing the ball is...
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Stephon Diggs. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball place. Linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. The second down throw now from Stroud. Quick slant. He's got Joe Mixon. And he's able to take
for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Back to throw. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to... So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Denver. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's good. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it under. They'll look to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's it.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it up. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
They'll hand it to Mason. And he'll be brought down right on the edge. Now they send a running back in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Justice Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get another third quarter touchdown to add on. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. Mixon with a first down carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way. Football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. On 1st down, here's Stroud. He finds his target, it's Schultz. This is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. 3rd sack of the afternoon. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will get the advantage.
They know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop.
On the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And that will be times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll go down, but not before getting... Pierce will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first. Operating from the gun. Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Looking to throw. Stroud looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They'll set up to throw. And that one goes incomplete.
Was on the field. Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Back to throw here. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Peyton Turner, player of the week, 3 sacks, 7 tackles. The Eagles, just from the looks of it, I think they won. I think it's us versus the Eagles, y'all. Jalen Hurts, I think he did it with Cooper DeJean. And it looks like they did 45-10 against the Packers. So it looks like, yeah, the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. It's the Eagles-Raiders Super Bowl. Let's get it, man.